So Science Bay, how have your
Yes, sir.
how have your first days as a 29-year-old been just overall? Is it
It's
just,
been lit,
same?
man.
It's been lit.
I signed the offer letter on my birthday.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, the offer letter is dated on my birthday. I signed it. You know, your girl getting that dough. Your girl got the bag now. So yeah,
Her.
yes. So I'm juiced, but I'm kind of scared at the same time because it's like now it's like, are my standards gonna go up because of this?
I was literally just
Like,
about to ask you
damn.
that.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. Like, if I'm gonna have to find a man that make as much as me, I don't know. I don't know, cause yeah, it's like I forgot what percentage the Godfather said that this many people make in the United States, but it's like maybe like 1% or something. But yeah, I'm just hoping that I don't start looking at it that way, cause I don't want to, but
I mean, it kind of sounds like you're already looking at it that way, and there's nothing wrong with you necessarily, man. Z, I'm trying to tell you. Z, why I asked them what is proper etiquette for a man getting twerked on by a stranger, and while she was in the middle of talking, I just randomly just put this up, and then I just started dying laughing. I couldn't keep myself together, Z. But yeah, you women's, you know, bro, just look at his. But you gotta think about it, Z. She was literally describing this play by play, and I literally just put this photo up, and look at how he's looking. um,
yeah, I just feel ashamed for this picture.
yeah, but yeah, um, yeah, just you women's natural hypergamous nature. It's okay. You just gotta understand that you know women need to understand that if they get to a certain socioeconomic level, that if they're still gonna try to uphold, that hypergamous nature and those standards, that it's going to be harder for them to date. But I mean,
Yeah, I know, cause it's like it's well over $100,000. Like it's like I don't want to get into the exact number, but yeah, it's very much up there, and I don't know anybody that like I only know a couple people that make as much as that, and they don't. And I'm not talking about people that work with me. I'm talking about like people outside of like my industry.
hmm
They don't make that kind of money, so it's like I don't even know if I should even tell people, like tell guys that who I'm dating, like how much I make or anything like that. Like I don't even want to tell them because I don't want them to feel a type of way, you know.
so if there was a bunch of men listening to you right now, if they said that it kind of sounds like, the largest indicator of you entertaining a man is going to be his financial status, would you say they were on point or off point in saying that?
Uh, I would say that they're off point because like I want to the no the reason why I say that is because like I want to be like realistic, and what I mean when I say that is that I know a lot of people don't make that high of amount of money, so I have to be like realistic in like what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just be like, oh, if you don't make over this much, this high amount, then I'm not gonna date him. Like that's ridiculous. Cause me already having a kid, that's already like cutting it down by a lot. So it's like I gotta be realistic. So I wouldn't say that that's the only indicator I'm looking at, but for sure, like I would say that he has to be at least close to six figures, if not having six. But that's like a lot less than what the actual number is. So I feel like that's being like realistic because, yeah,
But
like as long as you,
but
huh?
that's still the largest indicator though, right?
No, no, the large indicator is character. And
Do you
whether
think
I'm,
if I wasn't to ask you if I wasn't to ask you that question though, and it was to just be a group of 10 men listening to you, and you didn't mention anything about character, it was all about, well, I'm making this much now, so, it's going to be kind of hard for me to find a guy that's making at least X amount. Nothing about that has anything to do with character. You didn't mention anything about character.
no, because like the reason why I thought about that first is because I heard that when women start making more money, they're more difficult to like deal with and their standards get higher. And I was like,
Hmm.
okay, I don't want to think of it like that, like, because I know that there's not a lot of guys that make that much, like in a large amount, like of guys that make that much. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm like doing like a mental check. Like I'm saying, like, okay, I can't think like that, you know? Like
Do you
I'm
think,
acknowledging.
do you think, just answer this question honestly, do you think the type of guy that you actually even, um, that you actually like, that you actually would respect, that you actually would, entertain the idea of being in a relationship with, do you even think that guy makes $75,000 a year?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you, let me not try to go up the scale,
I
but
mean, honestly, no. Well, the guys that I actually date, they are they make money. Like they make money.
this
So
not your type right here.
no, hell no,
You don't want a Jaquan?
no. He got all these weird tats on his neck. No, no,
You don't want a man with neck tattoos and six kids by six different women.
nah.
But you
Turn
also
back the picture of the Kevin Samuels. That's the type of man I would be dating. Not that old, but yeah.
okay. But see, this is where we get into the age thing now, though. At our age
Yeah.
demographic, so we know black men just as a collective. When it comes to the whole, we know black men as a collective is, making a little less than $42,000 on average, and like, I mean, $42,000 in California, you know, only Lord knows how that man is living. But for a woman that's in our age demographic that's making a certain amount of money, um, I always talk about how y'all aren't interested in Kevin, Earl, uh, John, Lloyd, that's, gonna meet this financial threshold that y'all have. Um, but he is going to be older. Um, you might not be as physically attracted to him. You might not even just really be attracted to him because he just is an older guy and there's just not really common interest there. And you and I have talked in private about, your last situation, but I mean, I say that to say now that you're in this new position and you're making more, do you have you ever thought that, like, if I did want to be on some, I want a man that at least makes the same amount of money as me, more than likely it is going to be an older guy. Have you thought about that?
Well, yeah, I have thought about it, and I have my limits on what age I'm willing to go to because honestly, with the type of men that I'm surrounded by and the type of circles that I'm in, it's more likely that they would be making that same amount or more as me. Because, like I said, I have colleagues, that I could potentially date. I have
Right, but are you really attracted to your colleagues though? Like, are
Yeah.
do you, okay? Do you really work? Okay, are you are the are you or do you have a preference? Do you want to date a black man?
Honestly, it doesn't like.
No, that's what I'm asking
Okay,
you. Do
I would
you
prefer to date a black man, but I will date other races, and I am currently dating outside of my race right now.
right? Because there's not a bunch of black men in lab coats with looking in telescopes, looking at atoms and stuff, right? Like let's just be real. So when you talk about this whole colleague thing, it's not like you work with a bunch of Negroes, that wear white
Just a
coats.
couple.
Yeah, a couple. And are you attracted to those couple?
Yes, I
No.
am actually.
Okay.
The
Okay.
one that I work with, the one that's at my job. I was just talking about it earlier with my other coworker. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm about to see what's up with him, cause yeah, I've been checking him out for a minute, but he was in a relationship, but he's not in a relationship anymore. So I'm gonna see what's going on with him. But yeah, I'm very attracted to him.
So you was
Very
waiting
handsome.
you was waiting on the sideline. You was
I
being a
wouldn't
little
say I was waiting on the
you
sideline.
was being a little work wife, and you got him to actually get out of his relationship. Right.
I already had his number when he was in a relationship, so it's not like.
But were you using it?
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
not really.
yeah.
I text him like once or twice because we had a happy hour thing, and then he was like, "Yeah, like you want to hang out, like we can hang out outside work, da da da, and we do the happy hour and da da." But it's like
Mm.
I only text him
So
like maybe once, and then that's it.
so he had a girl, but he was texting you about hanging out at happy hour after work.
With everybody, it was a group thing. It wasn't just me and him, so it was different.
Okay.
And then I respect his relationship, so I would never like overstep any boundaries. I was never like flirting with him when I knew he had a
Hmm.
girlfriend, nothing like that. Even though I
Was
thought he was fine, but
was he flirting with you?
nah, nah. We was just talking about his girlfriend. I was asking him like, oh yeah, like how long you guys been dating? Was she like da da da? And I don't know if he even likes black women actually, but we'll see. His girlfriend was Asian, so I don't know if he even is attracted to black women or not. But
Uh, okay, ma'am. We're gonna thank you for your words. We're gonna have the jury deliberate on you, and while they're deliberating, we're gonna move on to Miss Curl Finesser up there. Miss Curl Finesser, are you there, ma'am?
What's
Ma'am, ma'am,
what's up?